All right, hello, hello. I'm getting everything prepared. We're going to do our best to just consistently make solid return here. That's what we're going to try to do here. It's April 16th. Live. We're going to try to not lose 8 apples. We're not going to be able to, we're going to try not to risk more than 8 apples in this session because we do have the afternoon session as well. So essentially it'd be great to be positive 8 or 9 or 10 apples, something like that. We are starting at 8:12. Let's begin. All right. I was just about to grab something. Oh yeah, turn off the light. All right, gents. What a beautiful day. Thank you, God. We are chasing our dream. We are waking up and we are trading right now. This is a dream come true. Thank you, God. Oh, hey. Only thing to keep the dream alive, you need to make some apples today, boys. Make some apples. So that's what we're going to try to do here. Let's try to create some apples, boys. Trade and barter some apples for apples. That's what we're doing. Apples to apples, baby. Apples to apples, baby. Hello. Perfect. I can hear it. Okay. Let's begin, shall we? Let's go to gold. I haven't touched gold yesterday at all, so I'm going to start with gold today. All right. I see some demand here. I'm going to delete everything. Here's a monthly. Monthly is not interesting. The weekly chart is the most interesting here. Certainly a demand area that's trying to create here. I don't know when this poked out in front. So when did it make that high? That high was made today. So it rallied up. So if you see the weekly chart, it went down and then rallied upwards. And now it's just now coming downwards. So this is a bit of an anti-breakout fold point if this wants to be the high. The distal line right there. Then we'd see red and this whole formation falls apart and we can see it drop. That's a lot to ask. I don't think that's as reasonable as it continuing upwards though. This line is important because this is the line that turns the weekly bar red. It's Tuesday, so that means we can certainly see this bar go red. Today is a big day if it wants to do that or not. It's already being stopped. Close, I guess close enough to that line. Let's see what's stopping it. Not too much. I think that's an early stop. So if this does go downwards, I think it still can go up. So break the low. Like this is a false low. It could go down a little bit and then go up. I think that there's all types of demand down here. All types, man. All types. Like this entire region is buying. Buying. Yeah. If it were to go down like that today, I'm happy to go in long there. Really happy about that. But I think even more so before that happens, I think right here. So this lonely pivot worked really, tremendously well right now. It's still working. Underneath it is this area, but this is the place to be, down there. Yeah. underneath here is the place to be. I wouldn't bet all my marbles on it, but certainly a few. And then I do also think that this zone could potentially create a bounce as well. Potential. So yeah, it just depends on if this thing is going to want to rally downwards. If it doesn't, if it's still going to be protected going upwards where it is now, I think that's very reasonable for price to be. So I don't really trade it. I want to trade what's not reasonable into what's reasonable. And right now it's pretty good where it is right now. It's not necessarily overvalued or undervalued, so at least in my book. I think this is a relatively weak high up here. I don't know when it was created. Overnight Japan session. So Tokyo, I think it can definitely break that. And that's the daily high. So that it turned around in. So it started up here and just dropped. Is the drop going to continue or not for this American session? That's the point. So if it does drop, I'd be more happy about it because then it would be a buy. I would not bet on it dropping. No, I probably wouldn't go short unless it sets up perfectly that direction, I suppose. But it always tries to trick you into doing that, so I think I could go short. I don't know. I think I could. Maybe this high. Yeah, anything below this high, or sorry, that low, I'd go short on. Yeah. I pretty much would take anything going downwards, honestly. I think this low is going to break. Not necessarily that daily low. I think that low will break. Yeah. I think so. I think so. Here it comes upwards. Right now, I don't really have anything to short with. I really don't. The 5 minutes about to print. I could take anti-breakout going short. This would be my target down here. My entry would be at the high here. Whenever it breaks out to the upside. Yeah. So right like that. Right, just like that. It's going a little bit more. Oh my gosh. There you go. So if this goes up, I might catch this thing. And I would go for 1, 2, 3 to 1. Half size. Single size and 3 contracts, 2 apples. That's fine. 3 contracts at this high. 3 contracts at 90.8. 3 contracts at 90.8. I'd be in there. Yeah. My stop loss would be 92.5. 92.5. And my target, yep, here it is. Here it is. Let's go now. We're in. Take a picture. My stop loss is set. Take a picture of that. This is zone number 1309. Any other pictures? Yeah, I wanted that. I think the 15 minute. No, the 60 minute. It's like, no, the 240 minute. Excuse me. There you go. I just think it's probably, I don't know. I feel like it could break lower. And then the daily chart. I need to know how many apples I'm risking right now. I know, but I just needed to take a picture. I'm just asking for a 3-to-1. Yeah, it's a bit, but it is also 830 is about to hit off, and I think that there could be some volatility when you want to volatility to strike. I mean, this is probably the prime time for volatility to strike. The anti-breakout's not working right now. I'm risking $51 here. Mark that off. I'm out. Stop loss hit. That's 2 apples gone. -2. I was going for about a 3-to-1, so 6 apples. Let's take a picture of that and close up this trade. It was worth a shot. Sometimes they turn around like that, but in this case, there's no chance. The breakout totally worked. 822 entry. 416. This was 1309 zone number. 0 NA on this one. This was MGC short. Yep. Single size. That's fine. This was a 5-minute anti-breakout. A 5-minute. 2 BB. Protecting free space of 1. In trend or end of trend? I have no idea. And this is an odd one. I would say in trend. End of trend. Look at that come down now. What? Wow. Wow. Alpha swing is up. The swing is up. The recent is up. And I was short. Anyways, this is that distal line that I'm looking at. I think it's possible for this thing to drop low. I do. I think it's possible for it to just drop. It just depends on this distal line, if this is going to be crossed or not. This is a very important distal line. This is where the buyers are right now. This is where the buyers are. So do you want to go long? Not necessarily, but this is certainly where the buyers are. You could go anti-breakout on this if you wanted to, but I don't like that because it's a conglomeration of all these, and this just shows bullish. That's fundamentally bullish. There it goes. Here's the anti-breakout. If it pops lower, I don't think it's going to break. It could. It could break. I just think that I'm doubtful on that. Just doubtful. I don't know why I'm trying to short this, actually. There's nothing really wrong with it going upwards, honestly. Looks bullish to me. Is there any supply up here? Up here, past the high. What about the 1 minute? There's a bit right here. Not really, though. Not too much. Here's the anti-breakout. So it did break that high, did it? That high is 94.7, 94.6. So it broke that high. It's coming down now. So it broke the high. This is an interesting anti-breakout here. I don't know quite what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not really. I'd like to go short on it, but I'm just not sure about it. Just not sure about it. That's all. Look at it come down now. It broke by 1 tick. Literally one tick, and then all the algos are like, oh, out, 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 out. They just want their money. Driving this price lower. It's bullish, dude. It's bullish. That's what it is. The 240-minute is bullish, but that's the anti-breakout. If that's how you get in short, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to give it a little bit of breathing room. Let's go to crude oil. All right, so crude. All right, here. Weekly chart dropped lower. It's been wanting to push lower. It sure has. It's been wanting to go lower. This is that daily low. Wow. It's been wanting to push lower. I don't, it's just being rejected. Yeah, anything in this area is supply in my book. So, anything above this distal line. That's supply, man. That's a holding level right here. That's a 60-minute holding level outside local distal line. If this thing continues to rally in the next half hour here, I'd be in short there for sure. Yeah, especially because this is bullish, man. There's a formation here, and it's coming from a good spot. It's coming from good roots here. This is a good holding level. I plotted that yesterday. I don't know why I didn't look at it this morning, but it's okay. That's just not how I trade. I don't leave trades in. But it certainly looks great. I wouldn't think it. Hold on. What I see here is a zone that I might take. It's this whole area. 15-minute bar doesn't look like it has it. The 10-minute has it. I'm gonna have to include all of them. This is good, actually. I'll take this holding zone. I'll take that entire area. Okay. If this comes down. And I don't know how far I'd take it, but I would take that. Now, here's 830. Here it goes. Hold on. Hold your horses. Let's get this plotted out. This is a holding zone. 0.15. I'd go for a 0.5 to 1 because I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure it would work for 0.5 to 1. And I'd go double risk. That'd be two contracts there. Now I also have a MCL short holding level on the 60-minute up here that it's about to enter into that I'm also willing to go short on. Also willing to go short on this. And I'd actually ask for this thing to be down for a 3 to 1. I know I'm asking for a lot here. It's likely not going to work, but it's possible. So, and I'd go single risk on that. So that's one contract. I'm going to go 25% off. That's two contracts at 25% off. So two contracts at 85.58. Two contracts at 85.58. Two contracts at 85.58. 85.58. Two contracts. My stop loss would be at this high. 84 is the high, so 85. All right, here it goes. Here's the entry. So I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the zone to get me in. I'm trying to get a 25% off coupon. Right now I am going to plot it as zone number 1310, but right now I'm just leaving it be. It's not necessarily entered yet. My entry is a little bit higher, just a tad bit higher. I'm trying to get a better deal on the zone. But if it doesn't go higher, it's fine. I won't. I'll just miss the trade. I am going for a 3-to-1 because off this daily chart, I do think that we can see some movements downwards. I don't think the daily low is actually solid as a daily low. I have my doubts about it because it's tested. I mean, it's tested this low quite a few times. If you look at it, it's like low, low. Look at all those wicks on the bottom side, and then it's tried it again. I can see it resuming that force downwards, and I'd love to be in on that wave. So if it can get me in, I'd be happy about it. But let's just leave it be. I don't know where it'll be. If it comes down, I would. This is a good area. There's not many good areas on this chart on the smaller time frames. This is a good area. For that reason, I'd probably be in long here. But the problem is I'll be short. But the thing is I can take short on the micros and hold that short. And then I'll take long on the mini contracts. The larger size contracts here for a small bounce. But because I think the trend's downwards after this zone. But I could be wrong. But that's my guess. That's my bet. All right, let's see what gold's done. So gold breakout has gone upwards. It's still in an uptrend. There's no doubt. It's still rallying. Let's take a look at the gold daily chart. All right, so the average true range is probably normal. Coming down. I'm still bearish on this, man. I really am. I think the daily low is not necessarily, again, it's not necessarily that daily low. I think it's bearish, and if I'm bearish on this daily low, I'm definitely bearish on this daily low. So this would be my target area. Anything below 2384, and that is on the chart, 2384. This is where I want to go short. Here's the longs. It's about to enter into the long territory. This is absolutely a long area. This is where the bulls are. If you want to get involved, you can, but I am bearish on it. Why do you want to get involved longs? I don't want to get involved longs but I do think that there's bulls there. Okay, that's all. I think this is a bullish camp. It's going into the imperial camp. So likely there's going to be retracements. Here are the bulls. The bulls are about to start. They could very well push this thing up past the high if it wants to, but I think it's done for. The only thing, there's the drop. That's good. You can take this holding split, or you can take this comeback bar prevention. I will take that actually. If this thing might get pushed upwards here. I would be happy to take a comeback bar prevention. I think I would have to take comeback bar prevention at this high. There you go. X of 2. I'm happy with that. If we get involved, I'm happy with that. So let's go CL short on that. Or sorry, GC short. Comeback bar prevention. This is 2.1. I'd go single risk. I'd go for a 1, 2, 3, 5-to-1. I'd go double risk on 5-to-1. This would have to be a micro MGC short. This is a 3.4 Apple trade. I'm fine with that. 3.6, so that's 4 contracts at 93.1. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but it might. It's still battling. It's still battling that split here. This is where the buyers are. I'd like him to be above here, but I'm asking for such a high price that it might not be able to do that, honestly. So let's take a look at it. 90. What do you want? Yeah, this thing might not happen. Look at that go. This is not. It's over. It's over. Reevaluate your trade. All right. That sucks. That sucks. It's going, man. It's going. It's bearish. There's no doubt. Anything we can do about it, that'd be great. Look at that go. Wow. All right. I gotta go to crude oil just to check on what's going on. It's dropping. This is the buy here. I'm in at 85.14. I'd be in this holding level. 0.15.
Order.
I'm in 2 contracts for a 0.5 to 1. I'm in 2. I'm in 2. Mark it down, please. Take a picture. Mark it down. My 0.5 to 1 is up here at 22. This is a good buy in my opinion. 22 should be my target. What's my stop? 22 is my target. 98 is my stop. 98. I'm risking 320 for 160. 320 for 160. That's a classic. 0.5 to 1 here. Oops. 320 for 160. 320. Come on, boys. Oh, numlock. Sorry about that. 320 for 160. I'm risking 12.8 apples for 160, which is 6.4 apples. This is a classic 0.5 to 1. I did double risk, double because confident. This is one of the only good zones on the lower time frame charts. Almost hitting target here. This is zone number 1310, WIBA. That means I did not get in my crude oil short. I think target hit. Yep, target hit, target hit, target hit. Good play, boys. It went 0.5 to 1 with a pivot in the zone of 25%. This was a 5-minute holding zone, protecting free space of 2. Outside local distal line, OE of 2. Recency of 2.3, magnitude of 2.3, X score of 2.75. The alpha swing is, I don't know. The swing is up, the recent is down. Anything else? No. Okay. I think it's a good, really good zone, in my opinion. So let's just leave it be. Let's leave it play out. I wanted this 60-minute holding level up here, but it has not. It didn't go up. My entry was at 58. It almost got there. Right there is my entry. Almost got on that. I'd be riding this thing down. I probably would put. No, I wouldn't put pivot in the zone yet. Let's keep going here. We've got 6.4 apples on that trade. We're up 4.4 on the day. Gold, it's rallying back. Oh, this is good. This is good. It's giving me an opportunity to go in short. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Okay, so I would take this anti-breakout if it goes upwards. Don't know if it will. I don't know if it will here. I think it's over with. I think it could go lower here, but I would take anti-breakout. I don't like the risk is so large here, but that is what it is. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. This is MGC short. Anti-breakout off of a holding level creation. This is 3.5 width. Definitely going to be double risk on this because it's such a large zone. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. 6.6 contracts. I'm going to go one macro contract. Let's go, GCM24. I need one contract, please. Thank you. We're in. We're in. We're in. Where's our stop? Oh, great entry. Our stop is at 95.2. 95.2. We are risking 250 bucks. Hold on to this thing as closely as you can. I want to hold on to this thing for as long as possible. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I do think if you can hold on to it, we could see some serious retracement down. I would hold on to this thing for a longer risk reward here. Larger risk reward on this one. We're risking a lot of money for a large risk reward, which is generally a very bad idea. Generally, if you're going for a larger risk reward, it's inherently a lower win rate, so that means you want to risk less money. These are the lopsided trades that if they do end up going for a large risk reward, we have so much weight on the trade that these are monster trades. These are monster trades, man. If it works, of course. There's always that idea that it might not work. So that's a big deal. Anyways, I'm holding on to it. This is a pretty wide zone here. We got a 50% off coupon on it. This might not even be over risked because we have a 50% off coupon on this thing. Let this thing ride down. Look at it go. It's gone 0.5 to 1 here. It's going. I think I got a 50% off discount. The pivot in the zone is 50%. Where's my the pivot in the zone is at this high is 93.5. When did I get in? 92.7. That's really close. 92.7. Okay, I got a 25% off discount on this thing. You can mark that down. GC short, 25% off. All right. How much am I risking? You got them. Yeah, I have my stop in place, but I didn't apple it out. 250 bucks. I think that's 10 apples. 10 apples. 10 apples risk. I'm gonna go. So changed target from 1R to what's this blue line? 2R. 2.5R. 2.5R because I think it could go that far. All right. It looks like it's retracing back against me now. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going for 2.5R now. Oops. 2.5. 2.5R would be down here, which would be at 83.5. 83.5. Way down there. Wow. 83.5, which would be 920 bucks. That's reckless. That's 36.8 apples. We don't need that much apples. We just need 16. So we can probably go for less than that, shouldn't we? Yep. I'm going to change the target again. Change target again from 2.5R to because we only need 16 apples. 1.5? Would you go 1 to 1? What's a 1R? no. A 1R is right here at 88.4. Look at this thing come down. That's 430 bucks. That would be right. I'm going to go 1R here. I don't want to, but look, I'm not here to make more money than my allotted amount. I'm not here to be greedy. I'm here to be reasonable. I do want to hold on to the trade for longer, but look, if you hit my daily gain limit, I have 100% adherence rate to daily gain limit. That's a phenomenal number. All right. Yeah, you can pivot in the zone at this point. Pivot in the zone should be this high as 94.9. Should be my stop loss, 94.9. Saves a little bit of money. 220 is my risk now. That's 8.8 apples. Piz of 8.8 apples. I wanted to mark down how far this thing went. So it went a 50% in the zone down to, I don't know, 0.5 to 1, but then it went 0.75 to 1 with a 100% pivot in the zone. Okay, so then 0.75 to 1 with so 50% pivot in the zone. Now it's a 100% pivot in the zone. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know when I entered. I entered at 8:44 maybe. I don't know. This is zone number 1311. Did you mark that down as 1311? Yeah, that's plotted. Nice job. This was an anti-breakout, wasn't it? Yeah, off the 1 minute chart though. The 1 minute chart looks like a freaking mess, but you can see that this right here was clean at one point. At one point, this zone was very clean. It was bullish and clean on that 1 minute. So this is a 1 minute anti-breakout off of a 1 minute holding level creation going upwards. This is, I would say, in trend, protecting free space of 1. And then the anti-breakout means it was end of trend. The alpha swing is down. The swing is up. The recent is up. And I'm going short on it. So it's technically end of trend. Hold on to it. Yeah, to hold on to it. I'm just going for a 1-to-1. I don't, because that would be my daily gain limit. But if I don't hit it, that's fine, because we have plenty more trades to do. If we don't hit it, we're down 8.8 apples. That means we're -4, -5 or so apples on the day. And we can still recover easily from that. Let's go to crude oil. Let's see what's bounced here. Oh, let's see what happened here. What a bounce, dude. Oh my gosh. I got out at a 0.5 to 1. This thing's running. This zone was, I thought this zone was going to be working, but I didn't know how well it would have worked here. And it's entering towards my 60-minute holding level. I still might go short on this. This is a good area, actually. Look at this area. This is a good area. I like this a lot. If it bounces even more, I think I might have to go short on that, even though it's already retraced some. Look at that, man. So it's gone a 25% pivot in the zone. We have marked down. I got out at a 0.5 to 1. Yet this thing went 1 to 2.5. So it's gone 2.5. We're definitely leaving some money on the table on these. We're still leaving some table on this gold short here. It's about to be hitting a 1-to-1, very close to a 1-to-1 here. I'd be bearish on it. I'm honestly bearish on the whole picture. I'm bearish on this thing. I think this is the high. I think it's going to break this blue line down here at 2-to-1, but I'm not here. I'm not here to make more than the allotted amount. Now it's coming back. Did I jinx it? Got so close to my target. My target's right there. Very close to target here. I think we gotta zoom out from gold. I don't want to look at gold anymore. I don't want to see it. Let's continue trading here. The 60-minute looks great, but all the other time frames look bad. On the smaller time frames, this holding level doesn't look that good. So, and it's not even a perfect holding level anyways. It's not protecting much free space. However, it is a decent zone. So, I don't know. 1R 430. That's 17.2. Risking 10 for 17.2. That's because I had a 25% off coupon on the trade. Yeah. Anyways, this thing's rallying. I don't know anymore. I don't know if I'm going to take that short. Yeah, this thing's already going. But yeah, great trade here. I want to mark that down. Did we mark that down? Zone number 1310? I don't know if I put the 15-minute in there. That's important to know. There's a little 15-minute split. Yeah, I didn't show it. Darn it. I wish I did. 15-minute split. But with sniper zone included off the 5-minute. Okay, cool. I'm gonna mark down that was a 15-minute holding split as well. Protected free space of 3. And I will say, I don't know. I mean, it was including a sniper zone, so it's not the full holding split, but either way, it's including some holding split. So that's interesting. I don't know where it's going. I think it's finally time to look at NQ. I haven't seen NQ this entire time, which is very strange. 75%. Target hit, target hit. I said 75% of the trades are on NQ. You know, all my trades are generally NQ, you know. 75% of them. Here it is, 17.2 apple victory on that one. That was a big trade. We're up 21.6 apples on the day. We're done again. I'm going to switch to simulator now. I want to make sure all my trades are off. Everything's accounted for. We're going to switch to simulator right as we speak. $531 positive. Got to mark that down. 531. This was 21. How many apples? 21.6 apples. Wow. Holy smokes. It took 55 minutes here. And I started 10 minutes late, so about 45 minutes. How many trades was that? Mark it down. It was 3 trades. 1, 2, 3. 3 trades. The high, 21.6. The low was -2. Now this is the could have been max loss. The could have been max loss is 12 plus 2, that's 14.8. -14.8 is how much risk pretty much I had to be able to achieve that. Alright, done. Now we're switched to simulator. Now 8:55 to 10 o'clock. This is like working out, you know. We're doing the simulator now. This is practice now. We did great. Alright, I'm just getting the switch into simulator, and then we're gonna continue trading. I'm gonna reset the numbers. Let's start the session over again. Let's try to do this again. Let's just try to win again. Let's see how many times we can win in the whole time. Let's begin. All right, so there's a couple trades that we still need to be tracked. There is this crude oil crude oil long that's still being tracked, which is coming down now. That's already been 2.5 to 1. Gold, there's this short that's being tracked, and it's finally sank. I was saying, hold on to this thing, hold on for dear life. I couldn't. I said no. I'm making 20 apples a day, maximum. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care what you do. Obviously I do, because look at it run down. We were bearish on this low, this blue line. This blue line was a bearish this whole time on this low of the daily low, and it broke. It snapped right away, and we were in on that. We got in on that, and we could have held. Look at that. It was a beauty. If you look at it, this was the zone. It retraced. Boom, got us in. It almost stopped us out. Nearly 4 ticks away from getting stopped out, but it chose its path. Gone down to a 3 to 1 now, but with a 100% pivot in the zone, which is generally a little bit more risky. 100% pivot in the zone, you don't want that much drawdown. You want the trades to turn pretty much right when you get in them at the proximal line, which is at 0% piz. But it got 100% piz on this, so very, very risky, very risky. But we did end up doing it. I like this trade a lot. I think this is also in contention for trade of the month. Gotta write that one down. It was a beauty. It was a beauty. We didn't even hesitate going into that because I don't know why I was short on that low. Why was I bearish on that low? I think it was just that I took a picture of it. What zone number was this? 1311. Thanks. It was the 15 minute comeback bar prevention. That's got to be marked. That's got to be marked. End of trend for sure. Yeah, I know. End of trend. Any other reason why we took that short? Yeah, the daily chart. The daily chart, I just thought it was a bit bullcrap. There's a bit of a, I don't know. What about the weekly? I just didn't think that the bearish move was over. That's all. I just didn't think that the bearish move was over. I just think that the daily chart, it looked like, so here's the look. The daily chart right here. This is the daily chart. And it, in the morning, Japan had it up right as the market opened at in the evening time. So it was up. But then it crushed downwards. Japan pushed it downwards. London pushed downwards. And in the pre-market of America, it kind of goes upwards. And it's like America now joins the party. 8:30 hits. I'm like, no, I don't. I think it didn't get the bottom yet. So I'm going to imagine that it's going to push low. And that's exactly what happened. We went short and it pushed lower. And I'll take a picture of the daily chart now. And it pushed lower and it's continuing. It's heavy on that low. So that's what can happen. The switches in the daily chart, there's so many ticks in that day. There's so much money in the daily chart. Not based on daily chart prediction. I'm just saying from that picture to this picture, that is a significant move. And we've managed to find our way in on the 1 minute chart as an anti-breakout. Super wide. I got to mark that down. It was a wide zone. No doubt about that. Nothing wrong with that. But because of that, we got in at a 1 minute chart. We can achieve something like a 1, 2, 3 to 1 that it got to. So it's definitely worth. I think it was a great trade. So let's stop looking at it and let's start finding another one. Don't know why I do that. I'll be happy to look at NQ. I haven't looked at NQ yet. Let's go to that. All right, let's begin. All right, monthly chart bearish past a distal line. Weekly chart, so it did pass that distal line on the monthly, that monthly low over here, barely. I don't know when that happened. Was that pre-market when that happened? It happened today. I don't know when it happened today. It happened pre-market. Okay, no, it happened in London session, and then America breaks it barely a little bit. So does it want to continue? It doesn't seem like it wants to. Seems like this is a breakout, fake out, breaks the monthly low and creeping upwards, and we can see that next month. No, next bar, the next monthly bar is not going to print for a while, so there's definitely games to be had right now. Got 2 more weeks. Let's look at that weekly chart. Weekly chart just looks absolutely bearish. Holy crap. What it needs is to continue lower. So the breakout can still happen if it wants to. Let's check the daily. Any green bars yet? Okay, the current bar is green. Okay. I would say it could be worth it to go short on this, to creep this low. I don't have any confidence past this low, but it could be available to go short on this to break the daily low. I don't think the daily low is sufficient. If you want to check the ATR, you can. I don't think it's really an average day yet. So that means we can pretty much bet on that daily high or daily low being extended a little more. So let's check that ATR. The ATR is really small. It's cyan color. That means there's opportunity. That means it's such a small daily range that generally there's not that many cyan bars. Generally, it wants to land within the 1 + 1 or minus standard deviation. So it generally has some room to go. So that means the high is going to break higher or the low is going to break lower. It has a potential to break that low, in my opinion. So that's what I have a consensus on. Don't know if it's right, but I do think it's possible. Let's see if that happens here. So where was this daily high? 7 in the morning. 8 in the morning. Boom. Drops lower. This low rejects it and goes upwards. Okay. So it wants to break out up to the upside. If it wants to break out to the upside, it could do anti-breakout down to the downside. On the daily. Not necessarily. Let's see how far low it got. It got way down to here. It went all the way down to the low already, and it got rejected up to the green side. It has to break that high. I'm bullish on it. I know that was contradictory to what I was just speaking about, but I'm bullish on this high breaking. I'm not necessarily that the full picture is going to go upwards, just that this high is going to break. Remember that the Globex high and low has not broken yet. Because this is the Globex high and low. Yeah, okay. So one of them's gonna break. One of them will break, and I know that because the statistics tell me. It's I don't know exactly. I have it saved, but I'm talking like 95% of the time. Fine, I'll find it, mate. I'll find it. It's opening up somewhere. There we go. All right. So neither 3 out of 247, bro. That might be better than 95%. Oh my gosh, 90 9% of the time the Globex high or the Globex low is broken. At least one of them will break during the day session. The day sessions now, it has not broken either that yet. So 99% of the time it breaks. I have 247 days, the past 247 days as statistics. So we know that either this distal line will break and this will break. One of them will break. I can guarantee it. Which one is it going to be? Let's see what Price wants to do. Let's see what Price looks like it's going to do. I just think this is bullshit up here, but I've been wrong before. Okay, the comeback bar is happening right now. That's a bullish sign. It's coming from a holding split. That's a bullish sign. It's coming past a breakout line here. That's a bullish sign. Okay, so it looks bullish. Is there any way we can take a breakout to the upside that will pop this high? Anything we can do about it? You could have taken this candle, but that's a little extravagant. I'm going to wait on it. I'm going to wait for an opportunity to go in long. I got to plot it out, though. It's going to be MNQ long. I don't know what it's going to be, a breakout maybe. I'm going to go single risk because we're confident that it'll happen. I don't know yet what the zone's going to be yet. Looks good, though. Looks really good. Here's the so this is the breakout bar. It's already working really well. All right. 5 minute coming into supply. 15 minute looks like it might break out. The 15 minute might be the breakout here. It's right next door to the shorts, though. I don't like that. I don't like being neighbors with the shorts, especially when I'm trying to go long. I like being across the street at least. You know what I'm saying? That's right next door. If I go long, it's right where shorts are. Here's an interesting one. So if it breaks this high, you could possibly go. You could take demand open on this low. You could take demand open. This is a demand open wick. I could take that. I'd like that. I like that idea, Brahansky. Let's do it, too. I'm going to go half size because I'm not sure about it. Oh, boy. Never mind. It's running off without me. And this is not a typical demand open. I'm not going to do that anymore. There's the breakout to the upside on the 15 minute. I may just happen to see and watch this happen before my very eyes without placing the trade because it looks like it's going to break out to the upside out here. And this is just massive risk. This would have to be my risk, this whole wick, for the reward of like a penny. I'm not doing that. It's just not worth it to me. I'd take 0.25s all the time, but not near extremities like that. Not betting on the high or betting on the low breaking. Those are how you get some seriously ponage against you. I'll take 0.25 to 1s in the middle somewhere. Something random, not in that range like that, especially being long, trying to break the range, because that can just range all the way down, and then you get stopped out. Not interested. Here's the demand open on the 5 minute. If you want to go long right now is the long. That's an interesting one. I'd like to. I'm a little late to the party here. I'm a lot late to the party, but I will take it if it wants to get down there. Yeah. It's already happening, I think. Look, I tell you what, you can take the breakout. This is also risky. This is very risky to take this breakout. I'm going to go just a 1-to-1 here, half size, one contract at this high. One contract at 903.25. 903.25, one contract. 903.25. There it is. My stop loss would be at this low. 85 flat. 85 flat. Wow, it doesn't look like many ticks, but it sure is. All right, if it goes downwards, it's interesting because the 15-minute might print. It could break the low. And if that's the case, I don't have any reason to go long if this low breaks down here. I don't have any reason to go long. I would have to have more reason to go short, unfortunately. So right now, if this bar doesn't go green, I'm not getting involved as a long here. I won't be involved. This bar's got to go green for me to get involved. Here it goes. So 85. I'll take a picture if it actually breaks out. It's got half its life left to do this. 2.5 minutes. It can easily do that. It can easily pop this high too. I mean easily. So, and we got a 99% chance that one of these are gonna pop. So, I'm fine with that. Now to think of it, and I actually will take a single risk on that. I can do that. I mean, 4.8 apples is fine with me. 3 contracts. I don't think anything's wrong with that. Yeah. Fine with me. Let's see if it can get there. Doesn't seem like it wants to. It's getting rejected. 3-minute looks perfect for it though. When's this 3-minute print? Oh, 15. 369.258. That's right, 15. So the 5 minutes gonna print at 15, and the 3 minutes gonna print at 15. This would be a fantastic long if we can get in long here. I would go so much to double, but whatever. I'm gonna chill on this. It's 5 apple trade if we get in. Here it goes. Take a picture. Take a picture. We're in bullish. We're in long. Let's take we'll put our targets in at a 1-to-1, which is 22. Let's say 923. 923's targets. 923's targets. 923. 923. 923. $117 is a target. Oh my gosh. 4.7 apple is a target. What's the... Oh, go to the 3-minute. Sorry, I need to take a picture. Where's my stop loss? 85 flat. You gotta go quicker than this. Look, bro, I cannot go quicker than this. $109 risk. I'm trying my best. 4.4. I can't do all 2 things at once, mother trucker. I entered at 914. Tell me the zone number, please. 1312. Did we plant it? No, we didn't. Gosh, come on, boys. Let's get a hold of yourselves, boys. 1312 zone number. We did take a picture of it. Hey, good job. I like that you do it. I like it. I like that you actually take a picture and everything. That's cool. Target hit, target hit. I just want to take a picture of this, make sure that this is in there, because the reason I took this trade, it was a 3-minute breakout as well. I'm going to label that. It was a 5-minute and a 3-minute breakout. There's the target hit. That's 4.8 apples. Let's and it's still going. I'm going to cancel all. It's still running right now. That was a beauty. It was a beauty. I really liked it. Remember, it's a 15-minute holding, or 15-minute breakout as well. If you look at that 15-minute chart, look at that. That's bullish, man. And we have a 99% certainty that one of the Globex high or the low will break. We're near the high. I reckon it would break. That's a good trade. It's a good 1-to-1. I'd take that 50-50 bet any day of the week. And that's what we did. That's trading. At least that's what I think trading is. So that was 4.7 apples reward. We're up 4.7 on the simulated session. We got to mark that trade down. What was that? Well, I'll put it to you this way. It was a 5-minute 2-bar bubbling bass. 2BBB. In trend, Alpha Swing is down. The swing is up. The recent is up. And also this was also a 3-minute 2BBB and also a 15-minute 2BB. Oh. So I think that was interesting that it's all of them. It's gone 1.25 to 1. This is why I don't like doing anything. By anything, I mean small targets. I like small targets because who the hell knows? Who the hell knows how far this shit goes, man? I just think that it'll break the high. That's all. I should have went double, but it's all right. Single because confident the Globex high will break because 99% of the time the G high and or G low breaks. There you go. Statistics definitely help us out. Let's check on our gold short and our crude oil long. Gold short is still running. It has not broken the daily low yet. It is having a bounce here at that daily low. Seems like they want to protect it a little bit. I can understand that, which is why I wouldn't want to put my target at daily low. I'd put it at one of these lows, like this low. If I was long, I would be more comfortable with my stop down here. So that means the people who have their stops down here, I'd probably want to munch them up. So I don't know how far that went. I'm going to wait until end of session to look at that. Crude oil long, let's see if that one's broken yet. Looks like it has not yet. It's about to break. It's about to break. We're not in any of those trades. We took those earlier. Just for small targets, very small targets. This one went 0.5 to 1. The recency was pretty quick though, wasn't it? Could have been a 2-1 recency. Let's take an image of that. The 5-minute. That's zone number 1310. Yeah, if you want to see that, if it was a recency of, no, that's a 2-3. That's a 2-3. It just happens to be a smaller time frame. That's fine. Yep, that's fine with me. All right. Okay. Anything else? No. Let's keep on trading. I'm going to actually take a small break. Small break for the last 40 minutes. That's what we're doing. All right. Peace. So the NQ long broke right after that Globex high, you know. 1.25 and then stop. That's zone number 1312 closing. That's over. Here we go. It's music time. The one thing I like about a daily gain limit, I was thinking about this because I'm like, dude, I could have been short more on gold. I could have made $900. That's where my target was to begin with, not 400. You know, you would have made $1,000 today instead of $500 today. And this temptation is logical. It's like, obviously, this temptation is going to be in my brain. But the thing is, what's so beautiful about having a daily gain limit is because it counteracts the gambling drug that this is. So that trading any game of chance will draw a certain amount of gambling tendencies. And a gambling tendency is huge reward. Gamblers love huge reward. We never know if the reward's gonna be $10,000 or $100, but it's exciting to figure out. Maybe it could be a lot, you know. And to me, to have just fucking no imagination to my risk, or no imagination to my reward. It's simple. It's, I will not be making more than $500 today. I mean, that's maximum. It's like, it's over. And to have that 100% adherence rate to that, I just think is such a fight. It's such a warrior against gambling, against the gambling tendencies that I think all traders might exhibit at one point in time. To counteract that, and to fight against it with the daily gain limit, I think that's super important. So I don't have any, no, like I understand that there's some FOMO there, but really I don't. At the end of the day, it's about your account, and my account grew, so it doesn't really matter what the voices in the head or the temptation might be saying. So, and it's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. There's no imagination, man. It's just, that's what can happen today. I can't make more than that. I'm not going to make more than that. I can tell you that. And I like it because it makes me like, I'm picking apples off the tree. I don't want to be greedy. My basket's full. Why do I need more? And it's currently available to me right now to trade more, risk more, make more. And I'm saying no to it. And I think that that's so awesome. When you say no to it, you're saying yes to yourself. So anyways, that's my thoughts. All right, NQ breaking lower. It's looking like it's going to break that daily low. I was thinking that. I'm very confident in that breaking that daily low now. This low down here. That'll be one of those both days. What's the odds on that? That both the Globex high and low are broken during the day? The odds on that is 57 out of 247. Wow, only 23% of the time. Only 1/4, 25% of the time. It breaks the high and the low. So it barely broke the high. Is it going to come down and break the low? We will see. I think on the daily chart it absolutely can. Yeah, I think it's going to break the daily low. But we'll see. Holding split here, protected free space of 1 if you want to protect this high. I'm not necessarily bearish on this high. I don't know. I think it could. It's already bouncing a bit. Let's wait for an opportunity. So you can take this breakout short if you want to. I'll take the breakout short. Don't know if it'll work or not, but I'll take it. I will take it. Go for a 101 here. That's one contract. I would do that. I don't think it'll do it, but it's worth a shot. Might break that high, actually. Do you want to take this holding split up here? Not necessarily. Want to take the demand open with the demand wick up here? You can take that whole area. Or do you want to take the break out of the low? Do you need to go short? Well, I mean, I think the daily low is going to break. I think this low is going to break. So, how do you get in? Well, it's got time. It's got time to break. It doesn't have to break this second. So, it's probably... We'll play some games right now. Here's the low. Here's the low. It might get snapped here. I'd go for a 0.5 to 1 because I just don't know what's going to happen. I'd go single risk with a 0.5 to 1. That's fine with me. 3 contracts at this low. 3 contracts at 56.25. 3 at 56.25. My high would be this high. 78.75. 78.75. Good with me. Where's my reward on the trade? My reward would be at 0.5 to 1, which is 44. 45. 845. 845. I repeat, 845.
Order filled.
We're in. 845 is my target. 61 bucks. So 140 for 61. 140 for 61. 140 for 61. Must have been some slippage there. That's why you usually don't want to take less than a 1-1 on a breakout, because there's just some slippage that gets involved, and it's unfortunate. I didn't realize it's the 15-minute chart. That plays a role as well. $160 for 40. That's a really bad risk reward. Wait, 140 for 60. That's slightly better. 140 for 60. Risking 5.6 apples for 60. That's 2.4. And it looks like we're going to lose. We'll see. We'll see. This was a 5-minute 2-bar bubbling base, or 2-bar bubbling. Entered at 934. This is zone number 1313. We are going for a 0.5 to 1 here. Yep, that's correct. 5.6 apples for 2.4 reward, roughly about it. 5-minute 2BBO, protecting free space of 1. I would say in trend now. I would say in trend. Alpha swing is down. The swing is down. The recent is down, and it's also a 15-minute 2BB, protecting free space of 2, I believe. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Yeah, protecting free space of 2. In trend. Yeah, everything's right. Yeah, everything's right. It's gone 0. That's called a fake out breakout. It's called the anti-breakout. Looks like it might break me out here, even though I'm only asking for 0.5 to 1. Couldn't even go 0.25 to 1. Wow, that's just clean, very clean. It's music time. Go to YouTube. Actually, I want to listen to some book reviews. All right. Well, it looks like it could work. Break the low, boys. Break the low. Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Sunday afternoon. So that means Sunday morning. Saturday afternoon.
Order filled.
All right, target hit, target hit. Take a picture of that. No, that's 30 minutes. I want to take a picture of the 15. The 5-minute chart is not looking like I wanted it to, but doesn't matter. That's why we keep the trade involved, because it can still go. Yeah, that's great. Oh, it's gone 1-to-1 here now. I'm gonna take a picture of that one. Wow. Well, we could have gotten the breakout. Interesting. I didn't think it had it in it, but that's cool to see. It went 75% pivot in the zone for sure. We got out with 2.4 Apple reward on that one. We're up 7.1 on the simulated session. Let's see here. Anything else we can do? No. Not really. It's slowed down quite a bit. Let's look at crude oil. Wow. Still not stopping me out. Crazy. Gold. Wow, it has not broken that low yet. It's still getting pushed around. Interesting. Yeah, coming up right into some supply ahead there. If you want to go in short to break the daily low, if your bet is against the break of the low, you can take anti-breakout up here for it to break this low down here, rewarding in a 2-to-1 or so. I don't know if it'll break the daily low, though. That's my only thing. I don't really have that. I think it's gone low enough. I don't necessarily think the daily low is going to break. So I don't think I can take that trade because I'm not that confident in the daily low breaking. The whole point of that trade would be to break the daily low. You could ask for 0.5 to 1, yes, because like there's maybe some people that are on board with thinking that it'll break the daily low. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Crude oil is crazy. I don't understand. This thing is still operating. It's going great. What a trade. That's a sturdy zone right there. NQ. All right, creeping back up here. Okay, so the breakout is creeping back here. So it landed 1-to-1 and nothing more, not a penny more. And it's coming up, probably trying to break that high. I think the volume must be small. No, the volume's average today, which is interesting because this is including that CPI day, which is extremely high volume. So it's still matching average volume right now. Volatility's above as well, so that's interesting. Here we go. Here we go. That looks bearish, man. Want to take short? Probably take short again, honestly. I mean, that's what it looks like to me, doesn't it? That's what it looks like. I'd again go for 0.5 to 1. Single risk. That's 3 contracts at 33.50. 3 contracts at 34.25. 34.25. And my stop loss would be at this high. 66.25. There you go. Yeah, and that's what it looks like. I don't think it will do it until the 15-minute bar prints here, but still, it's still bearish. Alright, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Yep, cancel that. It did not happen. Looks rather bullish now, honestly. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go short on that now. I'm just gonna let it be. I think it's gonna play some games, honestly, for a little bit. I think it's just gonna play some games here. You can take this holding split. Probably could. Probably could take this holding split. Going for a 1-to-1 here. Go for a 1-to-1. That's 5 contracts at 8, 8, 4, 8, 8, 4, 5 contracts. Yeah, and then I'd go. My stop would be up here. 97.50. Yep. And this would be also in reach of an anti-breakout, which is interesting why it's getting protected right now. I didn't want that. I wanted it to break up and then come down. Here it goes. Yeah, I'd still take it. I'd still take it. It's a bit stingy. Which is fine with me.
Do you know what's in your cheap protein powder? Well, here to tell us is all-natural fitness athlete Paul Sklar.
All right, let's see what we got. At the very end of this book, after the author's notes, there is one final image, an image of carrots. Now, is this Patrick Rothfuss simply dangling a carrot in front of us, stringing us along again? Will we ever get that reward that we actually want? Who's to say? But is this worth a read? That's what we're going to talk about.
Here we go.
Last published work was The Slow Regard of Silent Things, this beautiful little novella following a side character, Ari. It's one of my favorite novellas of all time, though I can see why a lot of people might not be that interested.
Zone number 13, 14.
It's very much a niche novella, but that was way back in 2014.
Look at the 15-minute chart. It's in anti-breakout territory. Here it goes.
Such as a certain charity chapter, perhaps. But finally, there's something new on the shelves. Now, it may not be what everyone wanted, and it may not even be entirely new, but it is something. This is a really beautiful story, but it's also not going to be for everyone.
Oh my gosh, it did not fill me.
Really enjoy, a lot that I enjoyed as well.
Yeah, I'm out. It's already hit
I understand if you're
target. I don't
frustrated with Patrick Rothfuss about the charity
know about that.
or if you're just frustrated with the lack of book 3 in general. I have made videos on these topics in
It
the
was
past.
stingy.
Other people have made videos on it.
I don't
but
think
I
it's
am
gonna.
not here to talk about the controversy today. I don't really
Yeah,
agree
boom.
with all the
I'm
review
out.
bombing
I'm
going
not
on.
taking
I
it.
don't think people need to give negative reviews because they're disappointed in an author, because that doesn't allow people to know if they will actually enjoy the story, and that's the point of a review. I believe regardless, whether you like an author or not, their art should be reviewed for what it is. So that's why today I'm just going to be focusing on the content. This is Worth a Read, where I'll be giving you a spoiler-free review of a book, give you my thoughts and opinions, and let you know if I think it's worth your time. And today we're talking about The Narrow Road Between Desires by Patrick Rothfuss. And oh, sweet Taylu, I gotta say that this reminds me that Patrick Rothfuss's prose is timeless. The way that he puts words on a page, it's magic. But there is some things too that I don't know, I found a little cringy with this one as well. So we're gonna get into all of that. But first off, what is The Narrow Road Between Desires? And no, it is not book 3. This was originally published as a 58-page novella called The Lightning Tree as part of the Rogues Anthology, compiled in part by George R.R. Martin. Now, because that anthology is relatively hard to find, I think it makes sense that eventually we'd see it re-released as its own hard copy that we can put on the shelf right beside The Slow Regard of Silent Things. But instead of just re-releasing it, Pat being Pat started tinkering with it and then perfecting it and messing around and taking a year to make additions as he does. And the result is what we have today. It's almost double the word count of The Lightning Tree, so it's been given a generous facelift. There's a lot different.
Here's a holding split right now.
That I enjoyed. I feel like this is the best version of the story.
Is there any way we can get involved?
And not The Lightning Tree.
Yeah, you should have
The definitive version.
probably
Now, for this
looked at
novella,
this
the
sooner.
author has contributed
That's how you get involved.
gorgeous artwork that elevates the entire experience.
But you can go for a 101, 2 contracts right now if you want. All right.
Order
I'm in. There it rips. Holy shit. Get out at 1-1. 74, I'm out of here. 74, I'm out. 59 bucks. What's my risk on the trade? 43.25.
Much more refined.
43.25.
Added to this, it's sort of like a remake.
64 bucks for 59.
Order filled.
63 for 49.
Then you're gonna be satisfied.
63 for 49.
Written book. Rothfuss mentioned on his blog that one of the
63
reasons
for
he wanted to
49.
make this is because once a fan told him that the
63 for 49.
was their favorite book, but they didn't even know that
63
the
for
Lightning
49.
Tree existed. So I do feel like the narrow road between desires is more so aimed at people that never read the Lightning Tree. Because like I said, I wish I had just read this version.
63 for
There is
49.
some really interesting details that have been added to it though, so diehard fans of the King Killer Chronicle might want to read this one as well. And if you never did read the Lightning Tree, you might be wondering what this is. Bast knows how to bargain. The give and take of a negotiation
63 for
is
49.
familiar to him as the in and out of breathing. To watch him trade is to watch an artist at work. But even a master's brush can slip. When he accepts a gift, taking something for nothing, Bast's whole world is knocked askew.
2 apple
He knows how to
gainer.
bargain, but not how to owe. This novella is simply a day in the life of Bast, the King Killer Chronicle's most loved fae, as he schemes and sneaks and trades secrets with the children in the town of Noir. He traces the old ways of making and breaking.
It's gone 1.25 here.
When doing so goes against
0%
and
Piz.
really what a beautifully written day this is. There's some really interesting details about Fey magic that's explored here. Things that you didn't really learn about in the Name of the Wind and the Wise Man's Fear. I found all the details about the art of making and breaking to be super interesting. I'm kind of confused about how it all works, but I was so fascinated and just glued to the page as I was reading it. It's kind of described in this mystifying, dreamlike way, and I love it. Even if I'm a little confused, I did really enjoy learning more about Fey magic. Now, the narrow road between desires may not have any world-shattering events that's required reading for the main King Killer Chronicle books, but there are some world-building elements here that are obviously going to appear in the final book, such as the magic I mentioned, and also emeralds. Now, throughout almost every culture in history, there's always been some sort of fortune-telling device, and emeralds is that for the Fae. This is the way that the Fae tell fortunes, and I found it to be really fascinating. I think there's also possibly some theorizing one could do when it comes to the images on these emeralds, such as a man playing a flute, a woman sleeping, a candle.
Audible is the best place to listen for everyone. For story people, comedy people, curious people, and people who want something new right now. Audible has the best of what you love. Download now and try it today.
Okay.
Hey guys, listen up. I've used many
'em. I just want to know how far this one was. That's a 0.75.
real-time quotes, 50 plus indicators.
0.75 one. Okay, cool.
Moon. There's a lot of sort of cryptic images here, and I think there's definitely some meaning behind it. I'm not going to get into spoilers though, but that is something I'd like to talk about in a future video. Now there's also this penance piece which has been introduced that has a symbol of the Amir on it, which I find to be really interesting, and they actually released a physical version of this coin as well that you can order. I'll have a link to that in the description. And actually Astra Publishing has sent me some
All right, I'm gonna close the session. I just want to mark down how far these things gone. Oh my gosh, and it releases. Wow, that's actually crazy. So crude oil long, it went 2.5 to 1, and then now it's gone 1 to 3.5 to 1, and counting. It went 25% pivot in the zone, and then it went 100% pivot in the zone. I'm gonna take a picture, I guess. I don't think it's necessary because I'll take another. Yeah, I just like to. 1310.
And this part of the story was really surprisingly emotional and touching. The conversations with all the children at the Lightning Tree when Bast is trading secrets with them, I thought was a lot of fun. I feel like Rothfuss is really good at writing that mischievous side to children, and I thought it was pretty brilliant how all the meandering events of the day kind of converge at the end. Patrick Rothfuss's writing here is really easy to consume.
Let's go with gold. Gold, let's close that up if it's broken. Yes, it has broken. Wow. An aggressive move. Wow. That is interesting for sure. It's interesting.
And he suddenly thinks these violent thoughts of eating the boy over the cliff and how easy it would be to kill him.
1311.
And it's here that we witness the more wild, feral side to the Fae, and it puts into perspective just how powerful Bast is, and that he isn't human. He's something entirely different, something more wild. And obviously, the child he's interacting with doesn't realize how his life could have easily have come to an end. It's this side of the Fae and the darker side of Bast that we also saw in the main series when he threatened the Chronicler that I find much more fascinating than just
That one's closed.
sexy and mischievous.
And that's it.
To see more depth to his character
And then just NQ right now, this holding split that's trying to work here. But that's it. All right. That's it. Good session. Good session. All right. Afternoon sessions ago. We'll just be on the simulator because we made our profit today, and that's it. But simulator, gotta practice. Just practice. All right. Peace.